students, welcome back to the career platform. I am Anuradha, your maths teacher. Now let's move to the question number 7 of exercise 3.3. Okay, so here this is the question. The adjacent figure HOPE, this is HOPE, is a parallelogram. Find the angle measures X, Y and Z. State the properties you use to find them. We have to find X, Y and Z, and we have to state the properties we use for finding X, Y and Z. Okay, so here we go. Given, what is given here? Angle EHP is equal to 40 degree, angle POX equal to 70 degree. We have to find angle X, angle Y and angle Z. Here is the solution. So you can see here we have to find this angle. This is 70 degree and you can see that this is making Z. Okay, so under Z this one and this one. Okay, this will be under this Z. So these are equal angles. Angle EPO is equal to angle POX equal to 70 degree, because for alternate angle we have to check that Z is making or not. Okay, alternate angles, right? Now you can see here this will be opposite sides, angle P and angle H. Angle P is equal to angle H equal to 70 degree. Angle P is equal to angle H is equal to 70 degree because opposite angles. Opposite angles offer, you have to write the property here, opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal, right? So this will be 70 degree, this angle H will be 70 degree. Okay, these are opposite angles. Now you have to find angle Y here. So you can see that this will making Z, this is 40 degree, so this will be also a 40 degree. Angle Y is equal to angle EHP is equal to 40 degree because alternate angles. Now you can see here that this total angle is 70 degree. Okay, we have to find angle Z and we know that angle 40 degree here. So 40 plus Z equal to 70 degree. We can write like this: 40 degree plus angle Z equal to 70 degree. So angle Z equal to 70 minus 40, that is 30 degree. So we had find angle Y, angle Z. Angle Y is 40 degree, this one, and angle Z is 30 degree, this one. Now what is left? Angle X. Okay, so we know that one property of the parallelogram, that sum of the adjacent sides of a parallelogram is 180 degree. So here sum of the adjacent angles of a parallelogram is 180 degree, right? So here angle X plus angle H equal to 180 degree. So angle X plus angle H is 70 degree here. 70 degree equal to 180 degree. Angle X equal to 180 minus 70 degree equal to 110 degree. So this is your answer. Angle x is equal to 110 degree, angle y is equal to 40 degree, and then angle z is equal to 30 degree. So this is the solution for question number 7. Now let's do question number 8 here of exercise 3.3. Here what is the question? The following figure GUNS and RUNS. This is GUNS and here RUNS are parallelograms. These are the two parts. Okay, we have to find x and y for both individually. Okay, lengths are in centimeter. Here it is given length 2618 here and 2016. These are in centimeter. So we have to find x and y in centimeter. Okay. So here I am solving this question. Solution. Here it is given that GUNS are parallelogram. Okay. So what is the property of a parallelogram? Opposite sides are equal. Okay. So here opposite sides are, this is one of the property of a parallelogram, are equal in the parallelogram, right? So here you can write GU equal to NS, this one equal to this one, and so we will solving this one. 3y minus 1, this length is in centimeter. 3y minus 1 equal to 26. You can write this like this. So we can solve for y. 26 plus 1, that is equal to 27. 3 here, y is equal to 27 by 3. 3 ones are 3, 9s are 27. So here I am getting y is equal to 9, right? Like this. This is first equation, and the second equation is UN equal to GS. UN equal to GS. What is UN here? 18, and here GS is 3x. So 18 equal to 3x. So x equal to 18 upon 3. 3 6 are 18. So it is in centimeter, right? Y is equal to 9 centimeter, and here x equal to 6 centimeter. This is the solution for the first part. We know one property of a parallelogram, that diagonals of a parallelogram is also equal. Okay, so here you can see these are the diagonals. RN and US are diagonals of a parallelogram. So I can write like this. OR is equal to ON. ON is equal to OR. This is first equation. So what is here? It is given x plus y for this ON, and OR is 16. So this is the first equation, and the second equation is OU equal to OS. So here y plus 7 equal to 20. So we will solve y for this. Okay, then we will put the values of y here, then we get x. Y is equal to 20 minus 7 equal to y is equal to 13 centimeter. I am getting. Now you have to put this value to here, this equation. X plus 13 equal to 16. X equal to 16 minus 13, that is x equal to 3 centimeter. So these are the values of x and y of question number part 2, 8, question number 8 part 2, right? Okay students, let's move to the question number 9. Here it is given some figure here. Okay, this is CLUE is 1 parallelogram and RISK is 1 parallelogram. Okay, so given as angle K is equal to 120 degree and angle L equal to 70 degree. We have to find the value of X. You can see here that it is a vertically opposite angle, so we can write X here. Okay, now what we have to find X? If we know this angle I and angle C, okay, so we can easily find angle X with the help of the sum of the angles of a triangle. Okay, so here this is a parallelogram KRIS. Okay, first we have to write given here. Given, what is given? RISK and CLUE are parallelograms. This is given, and angle K is equal to 120 degree, angle L is equal to 70 degree. It is given, right? We have to find value of X. Solution I am writing here. You can see that in RISK in parallelogram RISK, sum of, we know the property, sum of the adjacent angles of a parallelogram is 180 degree. Okay, so these are the adjacent angles, angle K and angle R. Okay, so angle K plus angle R is equal to 180 degree. So 120 degree plus angle R is equal to 180 degree. Angle R is equal to 180 minus 120 degree. This is angle R equal to 60 degree. Here angle R is equal to 60 degree we had find. So you can see here that angle R and angle I, these are corresponding angle. Okay, so we can write this as a 60 degree. Okay, so here angle R is equal to angle I is equal to 60 degree because corresponding angle L is equal to angle C because same property, that is corresponding angle. Angle L is equal to angle C is equal to 70 degree, same corresponding angles, right? So this is one triangle, we can write here as O. Let the point be O here. So in triangle OIC, what is here? Angle O plus angle I plus angle C is equal to 180 degree by some property of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. Okay, so here angle O is X plus I is 60 degree, C is 70 degree, okay, equal to 180 degree. So I am getting here 130 degree equal to 180 degree. X equal to 180 minus 130, that is equal to 50 degree. So answer is value of X equal to 50 degree. So this is the solution for the question number 9. You can easily solve. This is the corresponding angle, this is also corresponding angle. We have to find the value of X. So for this we had find by sum of adjacent angles of a triangle, okay, that is 180 degree. Then you have to you have to write the sum property of a triangle. By the sum property of a triangle, we find easily the value of x. Now the next question is question number 10 here. What is the question here? Explain how the figure is trapezium, which of its two sides are parallel. It is asking which two sides are parallel and how it is trapezium. We have to prove this. Okay, so this is a quadrilateral. It is given KLMN, and angle M is equal to 100 degree and angle L is equal to 80 degree. Okay, so this is a property when a transversal line, these are the transversal line MN and KL, okay, intersects, this is the transversal line ML, okay, intersects two lines. These two lines KL and MN intersects in such a way that sum of the adjacent angles, these are the adjacent angles, we can write angle M plus angle L is equal to 100 degree plus 80 degree, that is 180 degree. Okay, the sum of the adjacent angles on the same side of transversal is 180 degree. So then the lines are parallel to each other. So therefore MN is parallel to KL. So these two sides are parallel, KL and MN. Okay, so this is the solution. You have to write this property, then you have to write angle M plus angle L. This is the transversal line of these two sides, that is MN and KL. Okay, then the lines are parallel to each other. These are parallel, therefore KLMN is a trapezium. You have to learn this property for the trapezium, right? This is the solution. Now come to the question number 11. Okay, what is the question number 11 here? We have to find angle C. This we have to find angle C if AB is parallel to DC. AB is parallel to DC. This means this is a line. Okay, AB is a line and DC is a line. These are parallel. Okay, in the question number 10, I had told you about the angle same side of transversal. Sum of the angles of the same side of transversal is 180 degree. So here that property will be used. This is a trapezium. Okay, as it is given that line AB is parallel to line DC. So here you have to write first given AB is parallel to DC. This bar means line. Okay, and angle B is equal to 120 degree. We have to find angle C. So we know that property, this is the property of the trapezium, that angles on the same side of the transversal is 180 degree, right? So here, which is the same side of transversal, this is a transversal line, BC is a transversal line. So angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. Okay, then angle B is 120 degree plus angle C equal to 180 degree. So angle C is equal to 180 degree minus 120 degree. Angle C is equal to 60 degree. So this is the answer for question number 11. That is the solution. Okay students, this is the last question of exercise 3.3, that is question number 12. Okay, here we have to find the measure angle P and angle S if SP is parallel of RQ. This is also based on the trapezium problem. Okay, so for in the trapezium, if two lines are parallel, then PQ and RS is a transversal. Okay, so you can write here given, this bar means I told you about that, this bar means line. Okay, SP is parallel to RQ. Okay, and angle Q is equal to, it is given 130 degree, and angle R, you can see that it is not written the angle, but it is shown that is square angle. Square angle means 90 degree. Okay, this is the symbol of the right angle. Angle R is equal to 90 degree. To find, what we have to find? Find the measure of angle P and angle S. So angle P and angle S we have to find. First method, that we know that the property angle on the same side of the transversal is 180. Sorry, sum of the angles. Sum of the angles on the same side of the transversal is 180 degree. Okay, so it is given that SP is parallel of RQ, means PQ, here PQ and RS is transversal line. Okay, fine. Now you can see that this is a transversal line, so angle Q plus angle P is equal to 180 degree. Angle Q plus angle P is equal to 180 degree. Angle Q is 130 degree plus angle P is equal to 180 degree. Angle P is equal to 180 minus 130 equal to 180 minus 130 is 50 degree. Okay, so I am getting angle P is equal to 50 degree. Here also angle R plus angle S is equal to 180 degree. So angle R we know that 90 degree plus angle S is equal to 180 degree. Angle S is equal to 180 degree minus 90 degree. So angle S is equal to, are you understood? Okay, are you understanding? Angle S is equal to 90 degree and angle P is equal to 50 degree. So this is one method, and in the question says that if you find angle R, is there more than one method to find angle P? Yes, if it is a quadrilateral, so the angles, sum of the angles of four sides is equal to 360 degree. We know that if we know angle R. Okay, so we can write, yes, there is more than, this is one method to find angle P and angle S, and I am writing here the second method, more than one method to find angle P. Okay, so we know that angle S is 90 degree. Okay, it is also a 90 degree. So we know three angles here. So in quadrilateral PQRS, angle P plus angle Q plus angle R plus angle S. This is the property that sum of the four angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree, right? So we have to measure angle P, we have to find angle P. Here angle Q is 130 degree plus 90 is equal to 360 degree. Angle P plus 130 degree plus 180 degree equal to 360 degree. Angle P plus 0, 11, 310 degree equal to 360 degree. Angle P is equal to, this will transfer to this side, that is 360 degree minus 310 degree, that is angle P is equal to 50 degree. So I am getting the same answer. This is one method, you can write like this or you can solve like this. This is the last question of exercise 3.3. Okay students, in the next video I will come with the exercise 3.4. Please like, share, comment and subscribe this channel. Till then, bye and take care.